Welcome to Babes and Bullshit. I'm Stephanie.
I'm Kim.
I'm Sarah.
And our podcast is about random nonsense. So today we're going to be just asking each other some random questions. And yeah. So.
I feel like I should be holding a drink.
Like you should be holding a drink? You can make yourself a coffee. I already told you.
I do also want a refreshment.
Oh my god. Like we just started.
I feel like you're supposed to be like drinking tea or some shit.
No, everyone is staying thirsty until this podcast is finished. Okay, question number 1. If you could disinvent one thing, what would it be and why? Who wants to start? Disinvent.
Anything?
Anything.
The compacted Fiats. Like the ones that only have the 2 doors. And
Why?
like the 2 seats.
Why?
They just don't make sense to me.
They do make sense. They're small, so you can fit them in small places. They're energy
But I feel
efficient.
like if you get hit by anything, you're dead.
Oh, well, yeah, there's no safety purpose there.
Then what's the point in having it?
No, you know
For
what?
the other reasons I just stated.
Vespas.
Vespas?
Vespas are stupid.
Vespas are not Again! They are small. They're fuel efficient.
So
you
are
can fit them
motorcycles.
anywhere.
Why are
So
you
are
judging our
motorcycles.
answers?
I'm not. I'm disvaluating or disvalidating your stupid ass answers.
Okay, no.
I want
think
to
about it.
disinvent you.
No, you can't do that.
You're being mean.
I'm not being mean. Okay, go Sarah. What were you going to
Okay,
say?
so Vespas, they're just dumb. Okay, like when do you ever see someone on a Vespa and think, I respect that person?
Never.
Never.
Never. I just never.
You have to respect every person you drive by, Sarah. You just have to respect them. I'd be like, oh my god, she's so cute in her little pink Vespa and her little pink helmet, and she
No.
looks like she's having a great time
No,
with the
see?
breeze on her face.
I look at someone on a Vespa and I'm like, don't be a fucking pussy, get a bike.
Okay, but not everyone can handle a bike. Bikes have a lot more horsepower
I
than...
feel like Vespas are
a Vespa.
really cute, but then I feel like the people who drive them think just too highly of themselves.
I feel
Yeah,
like that's
like hipsters.
wrong. They're just trying to be fuel efficient.
Hipsters. I want
They're
to disinvent
college
hipsters.
kids.
Yes.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. You guys are the worst. Like, you could
How?
disinvent anything in the world, and you chose a fucking Vespa and a fucking
What would
Fiat.
you disinvent?
What would I... Oh, fuck. What would I disinvent?
Yeah.
I would disinvent... Oh, no. I didn't even think about it.
See?
See, and you're judging us.
Well, yours are stupid.
You don't
I
even
would
have
stand
an
by
answer.
you.
I would disinvent... I don't know. What would I disinvent? I would say, like, cell phones, but, like, I love my cell phone, but then I think I hate my cell phone, so I'd probably disinvent phones in general. Go back to sending letters, like the good old days.
It's actually
No.
really cool, though.
Like what?
I would
Jail
rather.
days?
Jail days, bitch. Jail days. Why does everything have to be criminal with you? Okay,
the whole
No.
way here, she was
It's
just
like
talking about how
pen
Long
pals.
Beach you'll get shanked. Anywhere in Long Beach, you're gonna get shanked.
No.
Okay.
False. I've lived in Long Beach for 6 years, haven't been shanked.
You're just lucky then, because I just don't like Long Beach. I can't drive anywhere. I can't park anywhere. I can't look anywhere. I can't even look up while I'm walking down the street.
You can't look up? You physically can't look up? Does Long Beach prevent your neck?
She's afraid of making eye contact with someone and then shanking her.
Oh my god.
And it's not even the bitches that I'm afraid of. Like, I'll fight a bitch. I don't care. Like, I get that, you know, girls want to fight all the fucking time. It's guys. And it's not like I'm afraid of them, like, you know, attacking me or anything sexually. It's just I'm afraid to get shanked.
Okay, you're not gonna get shanked, bitch.
False.
I've walked around Long Beach at 3 a.m. I haven't been shanked.
I took the train to Universal and back.
Me too. I took the buses everywhere for you. You know what? Shh. You have no opinion here. Next question. Let's see. If you could lock up one person in a mental institution, who would it be?
My dad.
Your dad? That was a really quick answer.
She didn't even think.
She didn't even need to think. It was like a split second and an answer. Why? Why your dad? I need answers. He's not that crazy.
Okay, let me restate. The way he used to be. My dad once followed some guy out to a parking lot to beat him up because he cut in front of him in the self-checkout line at Albertsons.
Okay, that's like...
That's a mood, though.
That's just like bipolar disorder or something. That's just a little angry.
He also just doesn't know how to act. He went up to some Asian girl while we were looking for some kind of soy sauce or whatever, and he, in the grocery store, he goes, "Excuse me, miss, you're Asian. Can you help me?"
I mean...
Oh my
Did she
gosh,
work
my
there?
hair is so red. I'm sorry.
You're so ADD. Okay, Kimberly, go. Who would you lock up and why?
Oh, I can only choose one person? I was
Yeah.
gonna say half the bitches from my school.
No.
This girl named Ashley. She tried to run over my friend with a truck because she liked him and he was in a relationship and he wouldn't leave his girlfriend for her.
Okay.
So she was like, "I will run you over."
That's a
Okay.
pretty valid reason to run somebody over.
Personally, if it's someone I personally know, it would be a specific person from high school, which will remain unnamed. But you both know.
Oh, that stupid bitch.
You both know, and you both know why.
Oh.
She was probably like the only person I could say is like certifiably fucking like nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, super nuts.
And it's not even the kind of nuts that's like justified. She's crazy and stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, I think I would choose her because she has some serious issues that need to be assisted.
Didn't she
in
want to be a
confined
stripper?
center.
Like, legitimately?
I want to be. A
I don't remember.
Legitimately,
I don't remember if she wanted
she's
to be.
ugly. She can't be a stripper.
You got a long face.
Yeah.
She does have a long face. She's no. Okay, let's see. Next question. What part of the human face is your favorite? I'll start. I like the eyes the most.
Are we talking about same gender, different gender, both genders?
I would say all genders. It doesn't have to be. I think it's like a universally favorite.
Part of
Part
a
of a
human's
face.
face.
I would say the eyes.
Yeah, the eyes are like, they have like really nice cheekbones.
Cheekbones. Okay. Sarah.
I would probably choose eyebrows.
Eyebrows.
I think eyebrows define a person.
Okay. That's your favorite part of someone's face is their eyebrows.
That's what I noticed first, is their eyebrows.
But that's not really something that they're, like, made with. Like, they edit those. They pluck them and
Yeah.
stuff. But, okay.
It tells more about that person.
Okay.
I guess mine tell me I'm lazy.
Yeah. I don't know. Mine say I'm a little crazy. Okay, would you rather be trapped in an elevator full of men with BO or 3 soaked dogs? Ooh, I would choose soaked dogs any fucking day of the week.
Me too, because they don't
Okay,
talk.
but are these, fat men?
It just says men.
Do they just smell like BO because they didn't shower, or are they also sweaty? Are they sweaty?
It doesn't look, guys.
There's so many
Look, guys,
variables.
No, I really feel like this is a good answer to wet dog because I have worked at Walmart and there is some BO that would make you want to die. And if you're stuck in an elevator with 3 men with BO, no.
For how long, though?
It just says trapped in an elevator full of men.
I
with
guess
BO.
what dog, since I don't know the circumstances.
I love how you need to know the circumstances. In what realm would it be okay to be in an
What if
elevator?
they were all supermodels?
Yeah.
Supermodels don't stink.
Okay.
No,
But
I'm
if
saying
they-
that, like, I would definitely care less if they stink if they were all super hot.
Okay, but if they were,
tan.
like, all
Okay.
healthy, fit men, like, healthy, like, I eat bananas, like, crazy mad, like...
Like, I eat bananas for fun.
Like, compared to eating them for
No, like, depending on your diet, your BO doesn't smell that bad.
Okay,
like, if they're
false.
super healthy.
False. I think BO, because my guy plays hockey, and he is a health nut, and that shit stinks. His house fucking reeks.
Oh my
His
God.
car fucking reeks.
Okay, I feel like
I'm
if
sorry.
they like,
I feel like boys are just stinky.
all right, well,
I
wet
was-
dogs.
I was-
I don't know the circumstances. If it was a heftier man, hell no. But
Okay, speak louder.
I would still choose the guys. Because circumstances or not, because I mean, 1, 3 soaked dogs. I'm not trying to get wet and smell like that. At least with the guys, it doesn't necessarily say that I'm like right up against them, so I'm not gonna smell like them when I get out. If I'm in there with 3 soaked dogs, I'm gonna smell like wet dog when I get out.
this is true.
I get, you know what, you're right. There's a lot of circumstances. Because what if it's like you're gonna get out of an elevator to go home or something? Like, I wouldn't care because I could just take a shower.
Yeah. What if you're
But
going to
I
a
would
job
really
interview?
care about being in BO. I'm sorry, I'll pick the wet dogs any day. I'll be wet. I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna stand with some stinky men. Even if they are attractive. I can't do it. I can't do it. What the fuck? What's a common thing that you think about when you're alone?
Death. How I will die. What will happen when I die? If I die, can I come back and haunt people? Yeah.
Who would you die if you haunted? Or if you
Wait,
could
what?
Who would you die if you haunted? Who would you haunt if you
Yeah.
died? Okay, who would you haunt if you died?
Oh, I would want to bounce between like all my friends in my little group, and I would like haunting them. I wouldn't haunt them as a person. I would haunt them as an animal.
Haunt them as an animal?
Yeah, so like
Like a
manipulate,
mean beaver?
like manipulate the situation to make it sound like there's always an elephant in their living room.
Oh my god. Like, did you hear that? It sounded like an elephant. Okay.
But, or like just move their, like, I would drive them mad. I would like move their keys in places that would not be, move their cell phone, turn on
You'd
like
be the most inconvenient ghost ever.
You really would be.
I would-
Like, you would literally be the fucking ghost that would drive people crazy.
That's what I just said. I want to drive them crazy. I want to drive them mad. Like in the middle of the night, just turn on like novellas really, really loud.
Novellas. Shouts in Spanish. Okay. What about you, Sarah?
I forgot the question.
What do you think about when you're alone?
How people actually feel about me.
Very concerned with how people think of you?
Yeah, like people I go to school with, or like the friends that I just made, or my work colleagues. I think about if I was or was not there, or how would they act, or what would they say. Like, I constantly think about, like, for instance, if I'm meeting new people, I try to be the least annoying until I know that they're annoying too, because then it's like, I just constantly wonder what other people think about me. Not that it affects my decision making on a day-to-day basis, but like, everybody wants to make a good impression, and then once that's established, I want to know if someone actually likes me, or if they're just fucking with me, or if they're just being fake.
Okay. I had a question. I forgot it. So if you were to find out how someone felt about you, would you want to change that about yourself? Like, if you found out, like, someone thought, like, you were really mean or snarky or sarcastic or whatever, like, would you want to change that about yourself? Or would it be like, oh, I don't care, I'll just be me, but now I know? Like, it wouldn't bother you?
No, because a lot of people think I'm mean.
Okay.
You told me I looked mean and unapproachable throughout the entire length of high school and college.
Okay.
I still am, but
It's true that.
at least I know who does and does not want to talk to me.
Yeah. I think what I think about when I'm alone is just, like, my day-to-day life and what's stressing me out at that time.
But why would you want to think about that all the time? Because then you're just stressed out all the time.
Because if I don't stress about it, who's gonna stress about it?
So when do you take time to just
Not stressed about
be
it.
relieved?
When I'm sleeping.
That's unhealthy.
Or when I'm taking a shower and I'm singing. I don't think about it. No, but yeah, when I'm alone, I'm thinking about, like, whatever's going on in my life at that time.
Okay.
So, like, whatever is bothering me, that's why I have such bad, like, depression, is because I think about all my negative shit all the time. But it's something that's never gonna go away.
Do you think about just what's happening, or do you ever try to think of solutions to make it better?
I think of everything. I think of past, future, present. what I did in the past that I should have done differently, what I'm doing now that I should change, what I should do for the future. All of it.
I feel like everyone does that when they're alone, but you probably just like hyperdo it.
I do it too much.
Yeah,
probably.
That sounds very unhealthy.
It does.
It is.
It does, and it is. It really is, and that's why I cry. Does anyone else want to pick any more questions?
I was going to ask you why you're the only one that gets to pick questions.
Hey, go for it, B.
See?
I just had the phone.
Yeah. I actually remember she said, hey, Kim, look up these questions. And you were like, bitch, you look them up.
Yeah.
So, I don't have internet. Like,
like
try and get internet on my phone.
Pick a question, and then we'll answer it. Any day now.
Any day.
How often do you look at your phone every day?
I don't count how many times I look at my phone.
You know what? I think that's a good question. You know why? Because ever since I got an iPhone, I was not an iPhone person, and for the longest time. And then when I met Chris, I got an iPhone, and it literally tells me how much screen time I use on it, and like it's always like 14 hours out of the day.
Swear, I think mine here. We can look at mine right now. Mine says. Screen time today was 2 hours and 23 minutes. 51 minutes for social networking, 25 minutes for productivity, and 23 minutes for creativity. I don't know what did I do that was creative. I don't know. Maybe when I made my TikTok. That's the only thing that I would have that would be creative.
You use you make videos on TikTok?
Yes.
Yes.
I do, and I have thousands of subscribers.
In the past 7 days, TikTok is used more. It's 12 hours and 15 minutes of TikTok.
Holy shit.
7 hours and 39 minutes of Instagram. 5 hours and 37 minutes of YouTube. And 5 hours and 15 minutes of messaging.
Oh, no. See, I think I watch YouTube more than probably anything. And I text a lot because of my job, though. I text a lot because of work. I don't even text friends or loved ones. It's just work.
What's the craziest or most out of character thing you've ever done?
I feel like that's something we should be able to answer out of her because we know her character.
The most crazy thing out of character that I've ever done?
What's the craziest or most out of character thing you've ever done?
I can think of one specific thing, but I don't really want to tell it. I'll let you guys tell your guys' first, because I really went first last time, and then I'll go.
All right,
I'll decide if I want to tell that.
Okay, so I think just breaking into a lot of abandoned places with Angie, and when she and Sky broke into jumped the fence to go into the abandoned asylum near the police station or whatever. When I was about to go over, a cop came and I had to stand there and talk to the cops for 30 minutes.
Oh, shit.
While, stalling them so Angie and Skylar can get out of the abandoned asylum and run around to the front because it's a $1,000 fine and 2 years in jail.
Oh, my God.
For trespassing there. And I was like... This was not that long ago.
This was 3 months ago, bitch.
Yeah, it wasn't even that long ago. But, yeah. I had to sit there and talk to them, and they were talking to me. They're like, oh, so where'd they go? I'm like, B, I don't know. My phone's dead, and I was walking ahead because we were going to go to the car, and they thought the asylum was cool, so they were taking pictures. Next thing I know, they're not behind me. He was like, you don't pay attention to where your friends go? I'm like, they're grown. Why do I need to watch them?
Great response to a police officer. No, they're adults.
I was like, no, I wasn't really paying attention. I was trying to get to the car because my phone's dead. I'm tired. It's dark. And I really didn't want to go and take pictures in an asylum. And he was like, oh, okay. Well, were you guys fighting? Could they have just, left you here? I'm like...
Why is he all in your business? Who cares if I got shitty friends?
Yeah,
Are you sure she's not abandoned there?
Yeah, he was like, are you sure they didn't, go in the asylum or just, leave you here and take off? I'm like, well, they can't really do that since I have the keys to the car, but...
He's, making sure that she didn't get, left behind.
He's trying to find, a scapegoat question so that he can get information that, oh, yeah, they're in the asylum. go ticket them.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, then he's like, are you sure they're in an asylum? It's okay, they won't get in any trouble. I was like, that's a fucking lie. That's a fucking lie. He was like, you just really need to tell me, because there's homeless people in there, there's people that are, like, doing drugs right now in there, there's, like,
how would you know?
needles and all of yeah.
You're not supposed to be in there.
He's allowed to be in there. It's used as a shooting range.
Oh, well.
He's a police officer. He could go anywhere, Sarah.
Can a police officer text and drive? Maybe, but it's still irresponsible.
Yeah, but he's a police officer.
The only thing that he said that actually scared me was that there was ticks. Like different
ticks. Oh
ticks.
God, like the blood-sucking ticks?
Yeah, in the asylum, he was like, there's ticks in there. I'm like, oh my God. Angie, 1, doesn't have shoes on. 2, is wearing shorts. Sky's wearing flip-flops and leggings.
Hold up.
I was like,
your friend was not wearing shoes and walking around an abandoned asylum.
Yeah, she didn't want to jump over the fence.
She deserved to get a fucking tick.
She didn't want to jump over the fence with heels on.
Dude, people pee on those floors and
yeah. Sky, I'm pretty sure she had sandals on, but she had like these really thin tights that had holes in them. I'm like, they're gonna get ticks, and they're gonna have like their whole entire life. They're just gonna have Lyme disease or some weird disease because they got a tick.
That's disgusting.
Your friends are gross.
That's disgusting. Okay, Sarah.
Well, I know a lot of shit I've done, but so does Stephanie. Stephanie knows a lot of shit I've done.
Yeah, but what's like the most out of character? Like that's why I say not crazy, because I've done a lot of crazy shit, but like something that's truly like out of character.
Out of character?
We also told the officers that we were 17. We were all 19. Definitely not 17.
Oh my God.
And do you know who they called when they asked to call a parent? They called my friend Allie.
Oh my God.
She's like, no, I'm there. I'm her guardian. I'm her aunt.
Oh my God.
I was like
your aunt's 2 years older than you? Your guardian is 2 years older than you?
Actually, a year younger than me.
Oh my God. That's bad, dude. What about you, Sarah? Come on. Out of character.
Out of character, because I've done a lot of bad shit. I've done a lot of crazy shit, but I think the most out of character for me is this one time I was in a parking lot. I had gotten a flat tire, and this like homeless guy started harassing me. And I have no pity for homeless people whatsoever, because I used to be that. So I was around it so long, I don't have pity for them at all whatsoever. I don't care, what the circumstances are. I don't. Because
so the men with BO, their circumstances, but homeless people, no circumstances.
No, because I told you the other day, I almost got my ass kicked by some homeless lady that ate bunnies.
Oh yeah, that's right. But that's fucking weird though.
Yeah, so I don't
that's the woman you should pick to go into an insane asylum is the fucking bitch that's eating bunnies.
You're right.
People eat bunnies all the time.
I know.
This lady
is like regular society. Yeah. This isn't like the backwoods.
This was in Harupa Valley. This lady just fucking ate bunny rabbits because she was homeless and didn't want to fucking go panhandle or work or recycle, whatever.
So she would capture the wild bunnies
and eat them. Yes.
Like in Riverside County.
Yes.
She would capture the bunnies and eat them. Oh my God, that's fucking crazy.
See, this is what I'm saying. It's regular human society. It's not the backwoods of Nebraska and they're dying of starvation.
No, that's not why people eat bunnies. Like, you go and you hunt for, like, game, and you kill bunnies, you eat them.
I don't approve of anybody eating. Whether it's a wild bunny, a raised bunny, a rabbit.
No, I'm
any kind of bunny or rabbit eating, I do not approve of.
I agree with Stephanie.
Yeah, they make fucking rabbit soup. And
I don't care who makes rabbit soup. I don't care what their soup is made out of.
They also make turtle soup, and I don't understand how someone could eat a motherfucking turtle.
I don't approve of that either.
I don't approve of it. Both those things are gross.
But then we eat cows.
Anyway.
We're terrible members.
Okay.
Anyway, I think the most out of character thing is because I don't have pity for them, I normally just don't give them money. Like, if I see someone and I think, okay, that person might be really hungry, I'll buy them food or whatever. But, like, this one guy, he was just freaking me out, and I know this guy was just homeless because of choice. Like, and that's the main reason why I don't like homeless people, is because most of it is out of choice. Because I know when I was homeless, all of it was out of choice. I could have gone somewhere. But this guy starts, like, harassing me, starts, like, walking in circles around me and, like, grunting at me and, like, just fucking acting like a crazy person, right? And then he fucking, like, pours something, because I get in my car and I lock the doors and I'm waiting for my dad because my fucking tire popped. And he fucking starts pouring something all over my car. And the cops come. They didn't do anything. They were like, oh yeah, we know it. But cops aren't going to take homeless people to jail because that's free meal, free board, free, you know, all that shit. So they, especially the crazy ones, so they just leave them there. And, you know, he comes around, goes and looks for him, comes back, says, oh yeah, I found him. Okay, bye. Doesn't do anything. So my ex came and with his cousin, and they asked, you know, what happened, like, because I had called him too. And they came and they found the guy, and he was like, he had passed out in a field down the street from where he had been harassing me. And so I stayed in the car, and they went over to him and they lit him on fire. Not fully, but they started a fire on him.
Wait.
Like, they lit his arm on fire.
So someone
Her
set
ex.
the homeless person on fire.
Her ex and his cousin set the homeless person
Which
on
ex
fire.
is this? Who?
The one you don't like. Well, okay.
I don't like any of them.
The one most recent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. See, all you could have done was just mouth it to me, and I would have been on the same page.
did.
I did not see what you thought.
Okay.
I saw something totally
That
different.
one.
Okay,
That
that's
one.
I mean,
interesting.
I threw eggs, like, out the window at these little schoolgirls when I was a senior, and they were, like, freshmen, and they were just minding their own fucking business, walking home.
And you threw eggs. What a horrible person! Who does that?
I like how egging someone, you're like, who the fuck does that? And I told you I let people set someone on fire for me, and you're like, oh,
But
okay.
you didn't do it. They did it.
Yeah,
But
I took
me
them
and my
to him
friend, me and my
Oh.
so they
friend.
could do it. I took them to him.
I
so they
didn't
could
know
do
this
it.
story.
I know.
You've never told me this story.
Because I'm
before.
ashamed.
Because I'm ashamed.
I feel so bad for those little fucking freshmen too, because those eggs were not fresh.
Oh my god. That's fucked up. Damn, now I can't think of anything that's as worse as that shit. I was gonna say I'm a bad friend, but, like,
We only
obviously
threw-
not.
We only threw like 3 or 4 because we used all the rest of them on a guy's house.
Mm.
We threw rotten eggs at his house because he was a fucking asshole.
I can't think of anything like that mean that I've done. I've gotten someone fired before, but I mean that was their fault.
From
I like how I got them fired, but you know that was their fault, not
Okay,
mine.
they were the one. They were making. Okay, I've gotten a few people fired accidentally. They were making the mistakes. I just brought them to the attention of the people who do the firing. That's it. That's just, you know, I didn't.
Then they shouldn't be making mistakes if they don't want to get fired.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't feel like that's like my fault. But
No,
like, I
everybody
can't think
makes
of.
mistakes, but if they don't better themselves in their fucking job environment, then that's on them.
Like 1-2 mistakes, and you tell them about it.
I think the only like out of character thing I did was in high school with what's her name and her ex-boyfriend.
Oh,
And
I
like,
would say that's out of character.
I think that was very out of character for me because that's not something. I
Mel, I'm
normally
confused
do.
because I'm probably thinking about something very different than what you just said.
No.
Okay, so there was a person in high school. She was my best friend. You know who you know.
She wasn't your best friend. She was a fake friend. I was your
Anyways,
best friend.
Yes. Well, this is before I knew you. Whatever. So she had her ex-boyfriend, right, who I befriended while they were friends, and I convinced him to like me, and then I would have him get with her, break up with her, and like tell her stuff and fuck with her.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Hardcore. Yeah, and then he used to, like, three-way conversation with me. But I used to, like, he would three-way conversation, and she'd be talking shit, and I'd be like, now I don't feel so bad for being a fucking bitch. Break up with her. And then he would, and then he'd get back, and it wouldn't.
Yeah.
It's just, I think that's probably, like, one of the most
Are they together still?
No.
No.
Okay.
No.
He didn't like her. He never wanted to be with her. He just did that because
he was
thought
obsessed
it was
with Stephanie.
funny. And she deserved it.
She did deserve it.
She's a bitch.
Fuck her, yeah.
So, her comeuppance, but out of character for me, because that's not something I would normally do.
Yeah.
Okay, go. Next question.
If you were able to just go to a different country, change your name and everything, and start anew, what name would you pick for yourself? What country would you go to, and why would you go to that country?
Easy for me. Easy. I've thought about this. I would go to Ireland, obviously. I would change my name to Bethany, and wait, do I have to do my first and my last name? I mean,
A whole new identity.
an Irish last name, then McCullough.
McFellin.
McFellin. I don't know. McFallon. There you go, McFallon. Bethany McFallon.
Okay.
That would be my name, and I would go to Ireland, and I would live in Ireland.
What would you do? Like, what would your identity and your presence in Ireland be?
Who would I be in Ireland?
Yeah, what would your new life be like?
I would want to have a dual life. I would want, not like two lives, but like, I would want to like own a bridal salon and, you know, help people find their wedding dresses while also owning like a small farm. But like, I don't see like revenue coming from the farm, but I would want like a small farm with like animals.
You would just want land and shit for yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
But then my income would be from my bridal salon and the selling of the wedding dresses.
See, I wouldn't know what country I would want to go to, because, like, I want to go to Ireland, but then, like, I low-key want to go to Sweden. And I would change my name. I would change my name to Kathy.
Kathy?
Or, like, Kate.
Kate?
Yeah.
Your name's already Kim.
I know, I can't think of anything.
Like, damn,
hold on.
basic forever.
I'm gonna look up what my principal from 6th grade to 8th grade, and then again from junior year to senior year. I knew him for that long, and he never got my name right. I need to see what he called me. Cause
Okay, so
yeah, I would either go to like Ireland or Sweden, and I would give myself Jessica. 100% positive he called me Jessica all the time. And I would own a pub if I was in Ireland. If I was in Sweden, I would own a farm, because I think it's really cool because they have these cows and they go up the hills and shit, and they have these giant bells. I think that's really cool.
Oh,
so
you could do those calls where going.
yeah, basically.
You ever see that girl?
Basically, and I would.
Yeah, but
I would have a little cafe
there. She calls her cows home.
I would have a little cafe and a little cow farm, and I would make jam and cheese.
Let's make jam and cheese. You're gonna own a cow farm and make jam and cheese.
Yeah, make jam, cheese, and beer out of my farm.
Okay.
Just, you know?
Fuck it, living that Swedish life.
I'll be having a good old time, and, like, I wouldn't talk to the outside world. Just my farm and the people I'm distributing my product to.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
is this, like...
You're picking up and starting a new identity somewhere, a different country. You have to have a new name, new job,
Okay.
What would you do? Where would you go?
And it could be anything?
Could be anything.
Anything, anywhere, anybody.
It has to be realistic, though, like on Earth. You can't go to Mars.
I would probably go...
My name is... And I'm from Mars. I own a small dirt farm.
I would probably go to Russia.
Russia?
Yeah.
Okay.
Russia. And I would go to Russia, honestly, because...
I could dig Russia.
Yeah, like, I mean,
St. Petersburg? Like,
Yeah.
what city would you want to
I
go
would
to?
love to go to Russia.
Oh,
We
I
should
don't
put that
know,
on our
just somewhere-
bucket list.
Yeah.
When I get my passport, bitch, we're gonna go all over the place.
Well, bitch, I
You
already got
tapping
my...
me with your feet, bench. I don't appreciate it.
I'm sorry. I'm getting my passport. Anyways, go.
Anyway, so just somewhere beautiful out in Russia, I would... My name would be Nicolette,
Okay.
and...
Nicolette's not very Russian, though, is it?
No.
Well, I mean...
Hey, I'm not judging.
Is
Go.
Bethany
What's
an
your
Irish
name?
name?
Maybe, bitch. Go.
What's your name? You pick
What's your
it.
name?
My name would be...
Kim wanted to be Kate.
Or Kathy.
Or Kathy.
But I settled on Jessica because that was my name for like 3.5 years. And
Okay.
then,
Okay.
yeah.
Sarah's telling her story.
So,
I'm sorry, Nicolette.
or Sky, or Harley, something like that. I like Sky. There's this there's this young girl at my job. Her name is Sky, and I just love that that's even her name.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know about last name. I don't really know any Russian last names,
That's fine.
but I would probably. I don't know. I don't know what I'd do. I just.
I didn't say my last name. My last name would be Petrie.
Petrie.
That was almost my first name.
I swear to God.
I swear to God.
How was your name Petrie?
You know this because
I mean, I know Sarah was named after the Triceratops,
Yeah.
but how the fuck did they were naming me Petrie?
okay, so I was born on my brother's 5th birthday.
Yeah.
Ruined his birthday party and everything by putting my mom into labor.
Oh my God.
He was upset. They didn't want him to be upset, so they said to a 5-year-old, "Okay, it's your birthday. You name your new sister."
Jesus, your parents.
His first choice was Petrie. And they thought about it, and they were like, maybe that's not such a good idea. Try it again. And then he picked Sarah.
Okay. Because that's the only girl in Land Before Time. Oh no, Ducky, but he can't name her Ducky.
Let it be known right now. My kid's gonna be named Ducky.
Ducky Petrie. Oh my God. Okay, next question.
Alright, here, unlock your phone.
Oh my God, Sarah.
I'm so bad at that. Alright.
You have to go on. There you go.
I had one. Okay. What do you think would be harder for you to tell someone that you love them or that you don't love them back?
That I don't love them back.
That I don't love them back.
Really? God damn. Y'all just are-
Because that's harder, you know that you're hurting them. So wait, the question was, is it harder to tell someone you love them or that you don't love them back? That's what you said?
Yeah, that you don't love them back.
Yeah,
I would rather be crushed myself than to hurt someone else. Like, if I were to tell someone I love you and they don't love me back, like, I'm the one that's hurt, like, whatever. But I wouldn't want to tell someone that I don't love them.
Oh, I'm so over that. Like, I've told many people.
I
don't
mean, I
love you
have
anymore.
told people before I don't love them, and it sucked because they were upset. And I was like, what do you want me to do? Lie? I'm not going to do that.
I feel like telling someone you don't love them back is just way
you know
worse.
what? Maybe it depends on the person.
I guess
Because if
that's
it's like
true.
a random person or someone you barely know and they're like, oh, I love you, and you're like, dude, I don't know you that well, like, I don't love you back, like, I
Okay.
don't know you. But then, like, if it's a more personal person, like someone you've known for a long time, and they tell you they love you, like, in an intimate way, then I feel like it's harder. Because you know ultimately you're going to lose that friend, and so you're severing a friendship at the
But
same
that would
time.
happen. That would happen regardless if you told them that you loved them, or if you didn't love them anymore, or you didn't love them back. What about if you? Okay, let's raise the stakes. What if you were in a relationship with someone for like 2 years,
Mm-hmm.
and you just fell out of love?
Okay.
Would it be harder, or like you haven't got, or maybe it's just a year,
Okay.
and you just started getting to that point, but you haven't told him yet that you love them? Or if they loved you and you had to tell them, we've been dating this long, but I don't love you back.
Okay. So you're saying that I've dated someone for a year already, right? I have to
Yeah.
make sure. Okay, I've dated someone for a year. I was in love with them before, and now I'm not in love with them anymore? Or I've never been in love with them,
You were in love with them, or
And
you
now
started
you're
to love
not.
them,
and now I'm not.
and now you're like not.
I think I'd have to self-reflect and find out why. Like, how did I go from loving someone to not loving someone? If there's, like, something missing, then I would tell that person first and be like, hey, like, this is how I'm feeling. You know, this is what's changed. Mm-hmm. Can we get it back to the way it was? And if not, then, you know, let's not be together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay. What about you?
I still think it's worse to tell someone that you don't love them. Like, if they, like, honestly come up to you and like, hey, I love you and shit like that in an intimate way, and you're like, yeah, no, I don't love you.
Yeah, I think it all depends on
it's
the
very,
scenario
yeah,
and
circumstantial.
How you handle it, too.
Yeah.
Because, like, even, like, if you've been with someone, like, you've been married for 10 years, like, and you guys just drifted apart and you're no longer in love, like, I think it would still be hard to tell that person, like, I don't love you anymore or whatever. Like, yeah. I would hate that.
I feel like it was the flip side and they were telling you that they don't love you anymore and you have to tell them, but I love you.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I would rather be hurt than do the hurting, I guess.
Yeah, I don't want to hurt anyone like that.
I guess it really depends. I don't know. I mean, it's not good on either side.
Right.
But I would... Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't want to tell someone, like, dude, I don't love you. Oh, I guess it depends. It depends.
Okay.
Because I could do it easily for someone I don't know very well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or someone who's just, like half a friend. Like, not like... You know what I mean?
Like an acquaintance.
Yeah. Like, I could easily be like, I don't feel the same way. But it would be hard to tell someone, you know, that you've known a long time that you don't love them back. And you know that you hurt them.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know?
Yeah, I guess. I personally would... I'd rather tell someone I don't love them.
Okay.
Because I'm a very loving person, and as mean and unapproachable as I look, I'm a very loving person, and, you know, I care real quickly about the people that are around me or have involvement in my life.
Yeah. And
I feel like it's way easier to tell someone I don't love you, because obviously, to me, if you don't love that person anymore, if we're talking about already loving them at one point, mm-hmm. then it's obviously something or a number of somethings that have happened to just cut that feeling. Because I care a lot, and you can't let, someone
go on thinking you still love them when you don't.
Yeah, and then using that to drag you down.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Okay.
Okay, next question.
Rather, when you are 90 years old, what do you think will be the most important to you?
When I'm 90 years old, what do I think would be most important to me?
Yeah.
Like, at the time that I'm 90, or for my whole life?
Your whole life.
The most important thing to me would always be my family, I would think.
No, like, something that you had to do. Like, was it making a family? Was it,
Like my accomplishments?
Yeah. Like, something that you need to do before you die.
Something I need to do before I die. Okay, so as a 90-year-old person, what is something I need to do before I die?
as a 90-year-old person, you're looking back and you're like, my life is good because I at least did this.
Oh, okay. I'm going to say traveled and experienced the world.
Traveled?
Yeah, because I feel like that's something I really want to do in my bones.
Okay.
I'll probably be broke as fuck by the time I'm 90, but
That
bitch, I'm a travel.
That don't matter when your dreams are coming true.
Hell yeah.
What about you, Kim?
Probably just having a family.
Yeah.
My own family.
Okay.
Unless my children are little fuckers.
Okay, go.
I kind of already expect my children to be little fuckers because I was not the greatest.
Yeah.
But definitely having children, like, I know, like, whether, you know, a big family stems from that or they don't have any children of their own at all, like, I don't care as long as I have children because I know that I'm going to be a good mom and I just want children of my own.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to
all
do the
of
next
it.
question, and, where is it at? Do you believe in heaven and hell, and why or why not? Who wants to start?
I'll go.
Okay, go.
I believe in both heaven and hell, but not like the Christian or Catholic heaven and hell.
Okay.
I feel like it's more a state of mind than it is a place, you know?
Okay.
So, like when you die, if you're at a good state of mind, when you die, you'll be at peace, like you'll be in heaven.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're not and like you have a really guilty conscience, you're gonna go to hell. And I feel like hell is like nothing.
But if you're dead, I mean, you wouldn't have a state of mind because...
No, I mean like before you die, like your state of mind before you die. If you have a guilty conscience before you die, then you won't go to heaven. If you are like, don't have a guilty conscience, you do good things, and like you're overall have a healthy mindset, then I feel like you'll go to heaven.
But you said heaven and hell aren't places.
No, it's just a feeling.
So where do you go when you die?
Reincarnation.
Okay, see, that's the point you needed to make.
I feel like your soul doesn't go to heaven or hell until your soul has been reincarnated as many times as it needs to be in order to learn everything there is to learn.
Well, I believe in heaven. It's hard to say because I can't mentally picture, like, I get what they tell you in the Bible and how, you know, everything's burning and there's layers to hell and everything. But when I think of heaven and hell, I don't really think of it as like a place. And I don't think of it as like a mindset. I believe in the devil and I believe in God, you know, because I was raised Catholic. But I don't necessarily believe that God's, you know, sitting up there in a fucking cloudy paradise and that's where we all aspire to be to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I don't think there's like a physical underground dungeon that Satan's gonna come and drag you down to. I think they very much exist. I don't believe in heaven and hell, really.
See, like, I'm torn because a big portion of me believes in reincarnation, but then at the same time, like, I have a very strong belief in demons just because of what I've experienced in my life.
I totally believe in, like, demons and bad entities and bad spirits.
I can confidently say 100% that I believe in demons and dark entities. So then for me to confidently say that, I have to believe that there's the opposite, which would be angels, right? Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know if I believe there's, like, a heaven or a hell. Like, I believe that... Or, well, what I think I believe. I don't really know. But I think that, you know, there is, like, a judgment. Like, you live your life however you live your life, right? And there is a judgment of if you've been good or if you've been bad, whatever. And I think that if you've been good, you get reincarnated and you get to live another life as another person or as a, you know, whatever, and get another whatever. And then if you're a bad person, then you get transferred into one of those dark energies. So, like, I think ghosts and stuff like that are the people who would have done bad throughout their life or whatever. Like, but you'd have to really be, like, bad to be turned into, like, you'd have to really have, like, a super dark soul to be turned into something so negative. But I think, like, everyone else, like, the everyday person would be reincarnated. Like, I don't think you know, only the good people get to be reincarnated. I think it's everyone, as a rule, is probably reincarnated, but then, like, the ones who are super, super dark, like, they can't
get turned into...
Like, they can't be reincarnated into something else. Like, they don't get to. Like, they had their shot and they are just too dark, so then they get turned into something, like, a darker entity. Like, I don't know. I don't know what I believe, because I believe so much in demons, so, like, I feel like I have to believe in angels in heaven, but then I don't really believe in, like, a hell. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know.
I believe in saints. I don't... like, saints are, I guess, angels in a sense, right?
Like Saint
Joseph
or whatever.
And...
Well, those are people, though, who walked a certain path to become saints. Like, those are people who followed that religion so well and devoted their lives in some way or in some act to become a saint.
Yeah.
Like, usually it's from sacrifice. Like, they sacrifice themselves for others. And that's how they get their saintdom. Because they're not a saint when they're living, they're a saint when they're dead.
Yeah. And so I believe that there are saints, and I think those are mainly, I think, what make up angels. Because, I mean, I'm not a terrible person, so, I mean, what, I'm gonna be an angel when I die, and I'm a guide little children, you know, lost children or whatever, like...
Yeah.
No.
No.
So, I mean, like, I don't know. I don't really believe in reincarnation, but I don't believe I'd be, like, an angel. I think I'd just be in God's good graces. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like really innocent or really selfless people become angels.
Right.
But I don't think everybody does.
That makes sense.
I think everybody's protected by God, and essentially that's, I guess, what heaven is. But, like, I don't picture it as a place or a mindset. I picture it as, you know, protection, you know, guidance in the afterlife, like, stuff like that.
Gotcha. Okay, next question. Let's see. How about, when is it acceptable, if ever, to disobey the law?
Always.
When it's stupid.
Always, bitch. You can't say always. It can't be always. You have to obey the law sometimes.
I think laws are suggestions.
Okay, and with that, I think we're done. Thank you for listening to Babes and Bullshit. We'll be putting out new episodes every Sunday. So check us out next week. Bye.